Hi guys, Danielle here from Nutshell. Today I wanted to talk to you about the differences between native and hybrid apps and discuss what the advantages of each could be for your project. Native apps are applications developed specifically with one operating system in mind, for example Android or iOS, whereas hybrid apps are developed to work on all. To understand which one is more appropriate for your project, it's worth first taking a brief look into the advantages and disadvantages of both. Native takes a little bit longer to develop, and therefore the costs are typically higher than that of a hybrid app. But the finished product is generally a much better experience for the end user because it's designed with their device in mind. The app is more secure and performance is better than those of other types of apps. On the other hand, hybrid apps are designed to work on one code base that will work across all platforms. This means it's cheaper and quicker to develop and maintain your application, as you only need to change and test one solution. However, one main drawback comes in the user experience. Because the app is created on one, you have to find a UX that works for all platforms, which means it will be different to how a native app would work on that device. So whilst both have their advantages and disadvantages, it's not always clear in which is the most suited for your project at first glance. You can ask yourself a few questions though to help figure out what factors are actually most important for you. What's your timescale? If it's important to get that app out to market as soon as possible, then hybrid is always the way to go. However, if there are other elements involved, what's your overall budget? If it's important to get your app to market as soon as possible, but you want your users to have the best possible experience, it may be worth taking the MVP, or minimum viable product approach. That would mean that you could get the first version of your app out as a hybrid app, with the goal of upgrading the app at a later phase to go down the native route. What features and functionality does your project roadmap want to include? If you're gathering sensitive data, or your app is going to be used daily by its users, you may be placing a higher value on the security and the user experience over cost or timescale, which would lean you towards the native route. I hope this was helpful for you. I'd love to hear about your thoughts in the comments. Bye for now.